and welcome back to Thursday morning or night. Depends on when the bar starts, but I assume it's night. Let's see, let's look around first. This time it's just those two. Oh no, wait, I didn't read it. Constable Hugo Mertens marches down the steps to the bar, his hands deep in his pockets, as he inspects the other guests with confusion. After a moment he makes his way over to you, pulls over a chair and sits slightly too close. You. Constable Mertens. Oh, we are just going to announce to everyone in the room who he is. Barkeep. Seems like business is booming. Never thought a life of crime would be this social for you? This is my job. These patrons could pass for respectable. Maybe they are. What do you want? Just here to check up on you. Oh no! It went down. The affection. I would love to hear about your findings regarding Natalia. Someone on the street knew her. Use that knowledge to your benefit. If you have anything worth sharing with me, I'll be staying here for a while. Open a notebook to present him with the new clue. Using clues on a detective like Hugo will never consume actions. So make sure you show him anything interesting you find. He may have useful insights. Ooh, alright. There you go. So, Alina Dragons, Killian Durant, Elliot Lynn all frequented the last drop around the time before Natalia Reed was murdered. And you say you got this information from Peter Wagner. Mr. Wagner is well known around multiple police stations throughout the Bukovi, and the only reason he knew all this was because he was present at the time as well. So let's add him to our list of suspects, shall we? What happens now? Now that I know I'm not wasting my time with you, the next step would be figuring out which one of these four might be our killer. I mean, aren't there other guests there as well? Those are just the ones Peter knew. Peter. Hugo pulls out two photographs from his coat and hands them over. Oh, show me. The first one shows an ornate decorated lighter lying on the pavement. Is that from the killer? The second shows a nasty-looking syringe. It is empty and small bits of blood can be seen around the needle. These two items were found at the crime scene. Check around and see what they mean to our suspects. Any more questions? About the syringe. The murder weapon is peculiar and devious. It's some sort of lethal toxin. Back before the prohibition it was slipped into drinks, but since then most of the victims have been found with a puncture mark. Alright. From this needle. Correct. We tried to see if it's a special type that was used, but unfortunately this one is available at any pharmacy. Doesn't help that it's basically the industry standard for any medical professions in Zara either. Wait. Didn't someone work at a pharmacy? Whatever the nature of the toxin, it wasn't fast. Perhaps the killer wants to watch the victims suffer a bit before they die. Ew. The victims each had a different puncture wound. Arms, legs, but in this case it was the back of the neck, so the perpetrator attacked from the rear. The tests say we have run so far are currently inconclusive. Damn it, if this was back in Belgium, I would know how to find better toxicologists. Do you know any toxins that have these effects? Many simple chemicals can be lethal when injected. This perpetrator has chosen a cruel implement to achieve his goals. I am making the apprehension of this villain my sole mission. Ooh. Someone is motivated about the lighter. It was close to the body and it's quite ornate. It has a pattern on it, metal flowers skirting the edges. I asked around at a few tobacco shops and always got the same answer. This one is custom made. We might guess that the killer is a smoker. Only 1 million of those. Yes, that doesn't narrow the field too much. Oh, now he likes it a little bit more. Still not reaching the heart. Any more questions? Nope, all is clear. Good, one last thing. Hand over your notebook. What? Place the notebook in Hugo's outstretched hand. He pulls a pencil out of his pocket and quickly adds a new section at the back. After looking it over one last time, he hands it back. I added some questions I need answers to when reporting my findings about the case. The detectives at the station used this method to put together a case. I intend to do the same. First, we need a suspect to investigate. We narrowed it down to 4 people already, but given we're working with a serial killer, we can only get a warrant for 1. Ooh. Okay. We just need evidence. After this, we need solid evidence to confront them with. As I said, the 2 things I need answers are: what is the killer's motive? And what evidence proves the killer was present at the time of Natalia's death? If you can find clues that answers these 2 questions for any of the suspects, assign them in the section I added and hand over your notebook so we can review your findings. But you can only submit a suspect once, so you have to be sure. And you should also consider evidence that might clear a suspect. Will that be enough to convict them? On its own, no. But it's much easier to get a confession when you're presenting solid evidence. From there, it becomes a lot easier to arrest someone. Don't make me regret my choice here. I trust you with enough information to get me in an uncomfortable position. Well, not my problem. Let me down and I'll make sure things become very uncomfortable for you. Got it. Well, now it's my problem. Hugo has just added a brand new case tab to your notebook. Let's have a look. Open the notebook by clicking the button on the top right on the screen. This button also works when not in a conversation with a customer. Alright. Wait, oh, this one, alright. Ooh, interesting. In this case file, you'll find an overview of each suspect in the case. The evidence you have collected so far on each suspect will be displayed here. The case file displays clues on, that show a suspect's motive, evidence, and that proves that they could have committed a crime, as well as any potential defense that rules them out as a potential culprit, such as an alibi. Once you are confident you know who the culprit is, you can press the Submit Case button at the bottom of the page. Doing this will summon Hugo, who will review the details of the case and look at the evidence you have collected with a critical eye. For now, press X in the top right to exit the notebook. Yes, sir. If you're already in a conversation with Hugo, like you are now, you can always press this button in the bottom right to submit your case. Yeah, okay, sure. Once you submit a culprit, your answer can no longer be changed. You only get 1 shot. If you submit your case before the deadline has passed, Hugo will leave to present your case to his superior and won't return until the final day. Okay. It's up to you to find evidence on all suspects and figure out who is innocent. And he's not doing anything at all. Alright, I see how it is. Their fate lies in your hand. Good luck, bartender. I'm the bartender here. You are the detective. I'm prepared to answer any of your questions. I want to know who I'm working for? Constable Hugo Mertens. That's all you need to know. Do I push? Favorite color? Will he like that? Blue. Right, hobbies? I'm partial to pointless conversation and wasting my time. Well, okay, I won't ask. What sort of drink do you usually like, Constable? Something with coffee. Why? I knew it. It's my job to know. I suppose it is. Just as it is your job, actually, to solve the case, not mine. Do you memorize everyone's favorite drink? I try. Well, that's an admirable goal. Notebook updated. But let's not get too chummy. If you want to scribble this in your little notebook, I like anything with coffee. Because we drink it in a lot in Belgium. Reminds me of home. Noting that down. What did we note down, actually? Let's see. Wake up call. Okay, nothing more. What about the other guys? I know that Alina, she liked the poison thing? Yeah, poison drop. Alright. Everything is noted down. Perfect. You know Peter. Peter has a storied history with the Bukovi police. You can usually count on him being on the wrong side of the law. We're working off the assumption that Peter moonlights as a henchman for bigger fish. Maybe even the Brugger Boys gang under Carla. Whoops, I mean, we know it. It makes me wonder whether a boss like Carla could have had something to do with all this. But she's white collar, and more interested in larceny and laundering than murder. Why are you doing a detective's job? The situation at my workplace is none of your business. Hugo seems to show signs of stress when you mention his work. Perhaps a drink could help him relax. I see. Okay, let's get you a drink. Would you like a drink, Constable? I shouldn't, but perhaps just one won't hurt. Haha! Gotcha! Okay, we already got this one. This is his favorite. So let's just keep doing that one. Or will they say something if I keep giving them the same drink? I wonder. There you go. Ah, perfect. Oh yeah, oh, we reached the heart. He likes us. A little bit. Perfect. Well, as perfect as a crime can be. Because those idiots are so busy chasing promotions they forget to actually look for criminals. Ah. One of them confided in me how he figured out all the victims of the Bukovi Boulevard killer are all blonde women. How all the victims of the Bukovi Boulevard killer are all blonde women. Okay, are they? He condescendingly told me to keep that to myself and be a good constable. What? I can tolerate them being competitive, but not when there's human lives at stake. I didn't expect you to be so noble. I'm prepared. Oh no, I don't have any more questions actually. I have a bar to run, and I have a case to work. Yeah, do that. I have to do both. Good evening, barkeep. Okay, let's see who I can talk to. That's the... Oh god, the poor guy. Let's talk to you first. Partner. Of course, in a bad mood. Father Lacey. Lacey? Please share something happy with me. I need to talk to someone who is not confessing mortal sins. Wait, what did I give him last time? Night count. Another favorite drink? That is like choosing my favorite hymn. Too difficult. Indulge me. Takes a deep breath and eyes the shelves like he is poisoned, and they hold the antidote. You hold the rim of a glass like you are ready to serve. He taps his fingers along the bright wood of the bar top and clicks his tongue once. It would probably be the night count that you serve here. It has a bitter aftertaste that resonates with me. And reason? Much of life is bitter, might as well embrace it. Mix the bitterness in with other ingredients, which makes it palatable. Right. Alright, let's serve him the drink first. Need a drink, Father? Father makes me think of my vows, but priests are taught it is worse to abominate wine than to imbibe it, so I will choose the lesser sin. Night count. Why the alcohol in it? There you go. I thought we would have to find out the favorite drinks ourselves, but they just tell us. If we don't get it right the first time. These drinks have really disturbed my equilibrium tonight. I should get back to the man, say. No! Shit, I should have talked to him first. Yeah, of course, it was quite the alcoholic drink. Ah, shit. We wasted a person. Let's see. You. Elliot. He was there as well, right? No, was he? Yes, he was there, so we have to be careful. Elio sits down with a cigarette in his mouth and pulls a box of matches from his bottom pocket. We discourage smoke. We forbid it, please. These are menthol, and they make your breath smell good. If you must. I must. Nope. What do you need from me? Do I know his favorite drink? Elliot. No. Then I'll ask. A well-made one. Do I need to be more specific? I think you do. Yes, well, I suppose that's reasonable. You cannot expect a bartender to produce quality drinks without suitable direction. Exactly. Something minty with soda. I like to feel fresh and awake after a drink. Okay. Minty with soda. Alcohol doesn't make you sleepy. I have to develop my constitution till it no longer inhibits my focus. Alcohol sharpens my senses. Really? Indeed. And a drink with a clean mouth livens the senses. Not to mention how much it encourages intimacy with the opposite sex. Fresh breath is essential. Just hold off on the fruit punch. Feminine drinks reduce male women vigor and encourage the production of black bile in the body, which makes one melancholic and I believe less virile too. Pouring vodka into fruit juice is a waste. Like a sophisticated gentleman wasting his time on tittle-tattle with a loose woman and mannerless man. Some men are born for better things, and they deserve better drinks too. What are you talking about? What a weirdo. Alright, he's in a bad mood, so we have to serve him drink. This look okay. Yes, hurry up. You need something minty. Minty and... was there something else he liked? He talked so much about useless stuff that I forgot. Nothing fruity, he said, right? So I... minty with soda. Minty with soda. Soda. Okay, this one. There you go. This looks good. That's a nice drink. Clean glass, crisp taste. Alright, he's in a good mood. Alright. What do you do for a living? I work for the Arrondissement Property Registry. It's a very important position in a municipality. Though often the plebeians treat me like a clerk rather than a senior individual with a great deal of power and influence. You are a piece of work, aren't you? Do you enjoy it? It pays my bills and gives me time to pursue other interests. What else is there to expect from a job? I make more than most people, that's for sure. Is money important to you? No, but I find it's a good indicator of value. Right. I mean, that's true. Did you see what happened to Natalia Reid? Did you see? Oh, he means like in a newspaper or something. Should I just go directly into it? Can I? We don't know if this is the killer. I should ask other people first. Did you see what happened to Natalia Reid? I don't know who that is. Bukovi is a big city. Would I even remember her? She worked nearby. This is Bukovi Boulevard. Everyone is nearby. Thanks anyway. Tell me about yourself. What benefit would we gain by sharing such details? I'm a customer and want nothing more from you than a drink. Do you have any hobbies? I collect stamps. I inherited a collection from my father and I'm struggling to get rid of it. Stamps? Yes, the little square boxes you put on letters. I'm trying to trade the rare ones to become independently wealthy, but it's going averagely. You don't want to keep them. I don't consider hobbies to be a very masculine pursuit. What? Men should aspire to spend their time on things of value. Wow, you're such a boring and bad person. Such as bettering society, exploring the natural world, mining precious metals, colonizing the subcontinent, constructing large towers. I mean, that could be all a hobby, you know? Do you do those things? No, I mean men in general. And you don't do anything. Okay, either we have one action left. Either we ask about Peter, or actually, he looks like the type who can have that smoke thing. So for now, wrap it up. I'll be going. Bye. Wait. Okay, he's still there. I was about to say, did I mess it up again? Let's talk to our dear Vincent. Good evening. I wouldn't mind a sip of something for a long day of reading. Evening, Mr. Florida? Florida? They say conversation is a dying art. Let's prove them wrong. What sort of drink do you like? Something classy, with red wine served of ice. Though feel free to experiment if inspiration strikes. Alright. And a lemon. I love sucking on the lemon afterwards. Got it. Oh, he's already in a good mood, so... What do you know about Natalia Reed? Vincent looks down when you mention her name. He licks his lip, considering his next words carefully. I've been thinking back to when we met, briefly at my accountant's office. She was smart, charming, and she knew when to drop that stiff Bukobi formality and be a bit more laid back with her clients. I know she liked the drink. My accountant complained that she turned up worse for wear once or twice, so I imagine temperance wasn't an issue. It was also no secret to my accountant that Natalia struggled financially due to a stubborn gambling addiction. How she managed to finance it is a mystery. Aha, interesting. I suppose it makes sense that she'd frequent speakeasies after the prohibition. So, there really is a killer on the loose then. Apparently. Ghastly. I hope our customers treat lightly. Me too. Alright, red wine, ice. Absolutely something timeless. Where's the... Oh, red wine, ice cubes, nice. And lemon, perfect. No, lemon juice. Wait, he wanted a... lemon... I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, that's the only thing. I can only give you this one. I think you will be satisfied with this. There you go. You know me too well. This is my absolute favorite. Okay, now. What do you think of Killian? He's a boy in a man costume. Petty and unkind. I'm against cuffing a child around the ear, but if his mother had lifted a hand now and then, he might have grown up to be a decent human. Oh, that's harsh. His family name is a good one, which is why his bad behavior is a shock. Vandalism, theft, scaffolds also aren't necessary when his family has just run into money. Oh? Killian is trouble, and those close to him need to show a firmer hand. He's certainly a bit of a brat. He taps the bar in annoyance. Typical of the nouveau rich. They can buy everything but class. That goes especially for Killian. Anything he can't obtain through money, he will attempt to obtain using less savory means. The boy doesn't understand the concept of the word no. Oh, that's interesting. And I just realized Alina is a blonde woman, right? Right. Maybe those women said no and then he killed them, you know? Interesting, interesting. When did you open the bookshop? Bukovi Books has been there for over a decade now. Are you a fan of literature? Sure I am. I never took you for the educated sort. A mistake on my part for sure. It is always nice to meet a fellow enthusiast. The book depositories in this district are in a shocking state. Nothing but grimy, lurid bestsellers, and nothing of note from local writers. I enjoy foreign literature, but I fear with how the publishing industry operates, it's hard to notice the books that we created in our towns. Bukovi has a thriving literature scene, but it is dying because of this influx of exotic, lightweight fiction. We both know that I don't need to work, but a man has to have a hobby. He's the complete opposite of Elliot. And if that hobby is meaningless, then what's the point? Bukovi's golden age was once cultural. Music, books, opera, but now our industrial might swells while our souls shrivel. I may be just a lowly bookshop owner these days, but stocking this place with the books I love means the world to me. Does that make sense? Oh, it does. Well, I'm glad we talked about this. Oh, he likes us. Okay, one more action. Either about other speakeasies or about him. Let's talk about the other speakeasies. I'm sure dissatisfied patrons have alerted the authorities on a few occasions, but I've met a fair few officers and even detectives in speakeasies. They think the laws don't apply to them, but I think the political climate has shifted. The Bukovi City Council has taken a harder line. They may even be incentivizing officers to close more establishments. The economy may be booming, but the explosion of wealth is far from equitable. Speculators in the radio carriage and rail oil businesses are rolling in cash, but the public services and the police in particular are paid peanuts. The speculators climbed the ladder and pulled it up after themselves. Now they are making us fight each other for table scraps while looking down on us all, legitimate business owners and police officers alike. There's a cadence to his voice that makes him sound cold and unemotional as he speaks. It's like he's rehearsed this topic, or maybe he's gotten sick of talking about it. I'm rambling again, so let's change the subject. Look at the time, I simply cannot linger any longer. I slept on the chaise lounge upstairs before and my bag did not thank me. Good night. Bye bye. He did tell us some interesting things about Killian. Okay, so I want to ask her about the fire, about the lighter. Clara Salo, or who are you again? We know nothing. We know she likes the copper bullet. Quick, you gotta set me up. I'm in desperate need of a drink. What have I missed? Okay, let's get you your drink. Or do you have anything other than copper? Copper, I don't know what. Gonna sound weird, but something spiced. I love ginger ale in my drinks. I didn't have to be so careful with my coin. I'd only ever drink copper bullets. Is that weird? It's a little weird, but we do serve those. Always. Oh no, wait! She doesn't like me. I always preferred the more manly drinks, though. You probably guessed that looking at how scruffy I dress, huh? What have I missed? Let's get you a drink. Nothing too strong, I have work tomorrow. Oh shit, the copper bullet is strong. Should we give her something else? She did say ginger ale. Is there anything else with ginger ale? No. Wait, let me ask a question first then. About the lighter. A lighter? What's that got to do with me? Do you smoke, Laura? There's no way in hell as I can afford cigarettes, but I can swipe some from time to time from Norval, the bellhop. You steal them? Yeah, he's usually drunk on Monday mornings, so I can swipe them. But I sure as sugar can't buy any, and Norval is wising up, so it's getting harder and harder to nab some. Okay, why are you telling me your crimes? Okay, I messed up, but let's get you a drink. Maybe she will stay still. But I don't believe she will. It's quite the alcoholic drink. Maybe I should have given her some other drink, but... Oh damn, this is perfect. Don't let me have too many of these. Oh, she still wants to talk. Perfect. What do you know about Natalia Reed? I guess I've seen her a few times before. The murder. She was in the Spire Lounge in the hotel a lot. Same as Elliot, Olivia, and Evelina once or twice. Ooh. Elliot, Olivia, and Evelina. Elliot? You are quite a suspicious fellow. Did Natalia mix with anyone else? I saw her and Olivia order together at the bar. That stuck with me, cause Olivia is kinda a big deal even amongst that lot, and everyone formed a crowd around her. She's also blonde. I saw her hanging out with Elliot once or twice too. Usually away from the bar though, over at the Vantage booth. Interesting. Yeah, now that I think about it, Alina brought Killian along too. Oh no. I remember that pretty well, because he asked me out. I mean, I don't wear a badge or anything, but do I look like I'm out here trying to date men? No, I get it. Oh? I don't know if I can ask anything about those clues. So... Did you come from work? No, I work in a hotel, so my shift starts early and finishes early. I have later afternoon and evening to myself. I'm training real hard just now. Training for what? My grey belt. That's a martial combat thing, right? It's a Baritsu grading symbol. When I can take my Sifu is master, down to the mud, I gained the grey belt. Good luck. One more action. Also, she can defend herself. Wait. Every one of the victims could defend herself, maybe? Well, she's not a victim, so... Let's see. Tell me about your job or a clue. But I don't have a clue what to ask for. Maybe the syringe? Maybe she saw something in the hotel? Cryptic, I don't think this is relevant. Okay. Oh wait, I have work tomorrow. I gotta get some sleep. So good luck with the bar. Night. Bye bye. Okay. Alina. She should maybe know something about the lighter. Hello, hello. What does a girl need to do to get a drink around here? Evening, Alina. Let's catch up on all the gossip. Alright. Let's serve her a drink first. Yes, get me drunk. Get me drunk. Oh yes, right. When she's drunk, she talks. We have to get her drunk. 8. We need an 8 around here. Shit. Can I serve her 2 times? I can't get her drunk. Drunk is an 8. Maybe Eastern Ruby first to get her tipsy and then... Wait. Let me see. Inebriate. Oh, no. So I can get her drunk by having a 6+. 6+. 6+. So this is the only drink I can give her. Let's give her this one then. There you go. I hope she likes it still. But she's in a good mood, so... Well, I definitely don't hate it, thanks. Alright, perfect. Let's give you some clues. The lighter. Don't just show me a photograph of a lighter. There's something you want to know? Ask. Do you smoke, Alina? She glances over her shoulder, scanning the bar to ensure nobody is within hearing range. I don't smoke at all. I agree with Maria. It's a terrible thing to do. The initial reaction tells you there's more to the story. Perhaps she's willing to share more when she feels more comfortable around you. But she's drunk! Sure, I believe you. Ah, shit. Okay, so... What about the lounge chats? Yes, that's where I confronted Natalia about spending all of Father's money. Wait, Natalia? The one that's dead, so... How come... Wait, what? What do you know about Natalia Reed? Natalia? Why are you asking me about Natalia Reed? Just talk to me. Well, I know that she was a gold-digging cow who had absolutely no business dating my father. You thought I wouldn't speak ill of the dead. Whoa. I may not be kind to her memory, but at least I'm the one being honest. She was like a barnacle stuck to a boat. Nothing I did could dislodge her. I might try to accept her if she curbed his worst impulses, but she gambled as much as father does. She was an accountant who couldn't handle money. When I called her out for a scheme, she even threatened to have my father write me out of his will. My friends told me to stay quiet about my feelings. Oh, now she's in bad mood. That doesn't matter. Action is 0 anyway. But I won't do it. If being happy today makes me seem callous or even suspicious, I don't care. The world is a better place without her in it. I see. Right, is it the time I should get going? See you later. Okay, so we do have evil stepmother. Interesting. Next one. Bartender, we meet again. That tends to happen if you visit. I bet you hear all sorts of tittle-tattle in here. What's the subject of the day? We don't have anything for you. Wait, what do you like? He liked a mint punch, right? Yeah. What else would I be here for? The ambience? Sure. Wait, actually, let's see. He is in a good mood, so I could get him something else. And then get him drunk. 6+. Actually, no, we can get him until the 4. So let's get him a pirate's joy. And he should be drunk now. I could get used to this. Alright, let's show him some clues. Did you hear about Alina's? Oh, she only talked about it because she was drunk. Nice to know. Do you know about her evil stepmother? Alina's not capable of such things. She is a lady and a good sport, mostly. You should redirect your investigation. I bet you hear all sorts of... Okay. That was a miss. What about... You've been in the lounge. Perhaps I'm a bit slow. I have no idea what you're talking about. Sorry. Oh shit. What about... Do you know anything about the lighter? I'm just... Oh no, what if he's the one? That would be too much. I mean, I still have 2 actions and he doesn't really have anything else to talk about. Do you know about blonde victims? Blondes? I love blondes. Another reason this killer must be stopped. I bet you had all sorts of... yeah, okay. Okay, nothing to say. What about the syringe? Hey now, that syringe looks familiar. It does? Of course, my mom is a medical professional, so we have some of these lying around her surgery. She even has some at her home practice. Behind lock and key, obviously. Oh. You should ask Alina about the stuff if you haven't already. She used to briefly work for my mother and actually used them. Oh? She did? Yep, it's how we got initially acquainted, you see. She was always bright. She was always a bright thing, but back then she was just a nurse. Now she's come in our wealth. She has really bloomed. Anyway, unlike me, she carried a key and actually had access to the cabinet where these things are stored. Naturally, she returned it after resigning, but my mother decided to change the locks nevertheless. I will keep that in mind. If I don't get home soon, my mother will lock me out. Bye. Bye. Suspicious. Okay. Only you left. I'm back and I need a strong drink. Evening, Elliot. What do you need from me? I think you need another drink. Elliot. Mint punch and something else. Wait, let me just see what sort of drinks. Yeah. La la la. Soda. And no fruits. Yeah, right. Oh, I can't serve him. Alright. I want to ask him about the lighter then. A lighter on the ground? People lose lighters all the time. What does this have to do with me? Don't you smoke, Elliot? All my life. Well, since school anyway. That makes two of us. Not really, but you know, just to get him to like me. I was trying to fit in with the popular lads. I needn't have bothered. I'm not sure I even enjoy it anymore. But what I really don't enjoy is the shaking of my hands when I can't find tobacco. If you have any tips for quitting that actually work, let me know. It would save me a great deal of money. Gums, maybe? I'll keep an eye out for some. Got work tomorrow, so I'm going. See you. See you. Okay, that's the last of them. Only him left. Can you tell me something about Dr. Durant? Interesting. The doctor may just be a key piece of our puzzle. Try and see if this fits together with the evidence we already have. What about... Interesting. So one of the suspects has seen and used syringes while working as a nurse. Considering what our murder weapon is, that's very interesting indeed. She has a motive, and she's attacked from behind because she's also a woman, not as strong as a man. What else? Evil stepmother? I'm glad you're the one conducting these interviews. This is like something straight out of a radio drama. But it's a solid motive. Nice work. We still need evidence that Alina was capable of the crime. The murder weapon might be a good place to start. Yeah, but she doesn't have the key anymore, so... Interesting. Confront Elliot and Alina with this and see how they respond. Put them on the spot and watch out for the quivering lip or the twitching eye. Oh god, now I have to also see how they react. Alina didn't really... I don't actually know how she responded. I only read what she said. Okay. So she had debts. You should look into how this could be related to the case. Money is a powerful motivator. Can you tell me something about what you said? I might have overshadowed when I had a few too many drinks. Let's not discuss that further. I toss your discretion on this. I suppose it is information about the killer though. Maybe you can piece together something together with his. The lighter. Why are you showing me this again? Do you smoke, Hugo? Barkeep, I am not a suspect. I'm just curious. Of course I smoke. You need something to help you relax. I'm an underpaid constable with a bulging caseload and a junior detective snapping at my heels while we both chase the same promotion. Tobacco is the safest stimulant I could choose. Right, but aren't cigarettes expensive? I don't know what you're hinting at, but that's enough now. The syringe. I don't know anything more than I've already told you. Let's work together to find how it all fits in the bigger picture. It's your job to present us to our suspects and see how they respond. They likely have their guard down around us, so we might learn something. Okay, I think that's it, actually. Okay, that's it for this day. Time to put together the clues. This could have something to do with this. No? Alina the assassin. Alina recognized the syringe thanks to her past experience as Dr. Durant's assistant and confirmed to me that she knows how to use them. She didn't really. This means she is proficient with the murder weapon that was used to kill Natalia. Oops. Killer Killian. That's a nice alliteration. Killian recognized the syringe because his mother, a doctor, used them commonly at her home practice. This means Killian had access to the weapon that was used in Natalia's murder. Okay, let's see. The lighter. The lighter is the problem. I still don't know who could be... And blonde victims. I mean, it is likely that Alina killed Natalia, but what about the other killings? That doesn't make any sense. I can just connect to everything. Oh. Okay. I don't think I have anything actually. We do have... Yeah, evidence. Okay, what else? What else could there be? The lighter is the problem. Lounge chats. I heard her speaking with Olivia, Alina and Elliot. Well, Alina said that she wanted to stop her. We got that out of the way. I still have to ask Alina and Elliot. I forgot about that. I forgot that Elliot is also part of the lounge chats. I don't think I have anything more. Alright, then I'll stop here and then we'll see who I can talk to the next day. And I see you then. Bye bye!